Hello, hello. It's Nicole. Nicole is making it happen. And guys, I am back once again with the cast and crew of ABW Productions 30th. Again, I can't believe I'm saying that. 30th celebration. Guys, it is so close. It is on September 30th. Are you guys excited?
Woo-hoo!
Oh, woo! I
Yes.
mean, I've been getting so much positive feedback, so many phone calls, so many questions. Are there still tickets available? What time does the door open? Guys, you do not want to miss this show. It is definitely going to be the talk of the town. And I cannot wait. And I'm so honored that I'm even blessed to be able to take a part in this show. Like, even if they would have said, "Hey, can you be an usher?" I would have been down. I just would have done anything to take part in this show. But that's enough from me. I'm going to let you guys hear from some more of the casting crew. I hope you guys tuned in to our interview last week. We do have some more casting crew that are joining us this week that you didn't get to hear from last week. And then we have some people returning. But it's just been a steady process with the rehearsals and the choreography and picking out of the outfits and all the coordinating. I just thought that it would be a good fit to give everyone a break and give them an opportunity to come on and share some of their thoughts and ways that they have prepared to get ready for the show with you. So sit back, relax, and be ready to be entertained and be ready to get excited about this show on September 30th. So before we get started, I do want to bring Andrea up to the camera. And Andrea, I want you to share with the audience some of the techniques and some of your skill sets that have really been put to the test, or shall I say, that have been challenged for this particular show that maybe normally you don't have to use in other shows or in the past.
Oh my goodness. Well, in the past, guys, we did not have the internet like we did now. I mean, way back, when we started, it was 1995, 93, 95. We didn't even have cell phones, right? And I was using cassette tapes for our shows. I'm talking record on the cassette, hand it over to the guy. And one show I remember, Mr. Brian Thompson was our DJ for Kwanzaa. I left the cassette tape in the car. Show starts. He said, "Where's the music?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, I gotta run outside and get the cassette." So this is the technology now is way over the top. And I have Nicole to help me. I have my daughter Tien. She's helped with our, producing videos. So this show is really different because we are bringing back some of the first decade, the second decade, and then what we're doing now. So our audience is going to be able to see what we were doing back in 1998, 95 and 90. It's just going to be amazing. So as I was watching these videos, tears are running out of my eyes, seeing the babies now grown up and then their babies are now with us. I'm telling you. And then there's people that have passed away that I'm watching on the video and I know they're gone, and that hurts. And, and then there's love there and there's smiles, but then it's painful because they're not with us anymore. So it's been a challenge with technology, even just, promoting and all of that. I mean, we have you to help us do it in another way. We passed out flyers, we're getting it out to the community, but we're also generating interest from the internet and Facebook and Instagram. So that's new.
Technology is really something, and a lot of people don't realize how technology can affect their business. A lot of times in positive ways, but sometimes in negative ways when you're not really willing to change, if you're not willing to take that extra step. And I'm so glad that you're willing to show us the progression that ABW made throughout the 30 years with the use of technology. Because that also shows the community how you're willing to incorporate growth and technology into your business, which really will attract some more young people to want to be in the business and to show them how, you know, technology might be something that you want to learn a little bit more on because maybe modeling's not for you, but hey, you can also help us as far as advertising, marketing, behind the scenes production. So there's so many facets to the show that technology has affected. So I'm really glad that you brought that up.
Mhm.
So something else that I've been thinking about, I said, you know, these models have been really dedicating their time, you know, week after week after week to perfecting their craft and dedicating themselves to put on this spectacular show, not only to honor you and ABW Productions, but also to entertain the community. So I'd like to bring up to the mic a few of our models that are on the line, and I'd like for you guys to share with the audience um, how you're preparing to bring them this spectacular show on the 30th. So for some reason, I don't know if maybe it's how I have my camera set up today, but I can't really see who all is on. Oh, wait, I can go here. 1 second here. Okay, so Angel, can you come to the mic and share with us um, how you are preparing for this spectacular show?
Hi, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can
We
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Hi. Hi, I'm Angel. I apologize. My camera is a little messed up. Um, how I'm preparing, I'm just trying to just make sure that I'm really paying attention and really focusing on what I need to do and being on point and just following direction and making sure I know where I'm supposed to be and following directions. So on that, wonderful day, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. So, you know.
So but I'm glad that you said that, you know, you said being on point, following directions. One thing that people don't realize, or some people don't talk about, is that modeling is a craft and it's a discipline.
Mhm.
So it's not like you can just up and decide one day, oh, I'm going to go walk the runway. I'm going to go be in an ABW production fashion show. Talk
No.
about some of the things that Andrea does with you or has done with you and for you to help you prepare for the runway.
What she does for me, I like that, like if there's something that she notices that I may be doing, she'll stop me right then and there, and she'll say, "Now come back," and then she'll help me with it. That way, I can fix it and begin to do it correctly, And it's right then and there, and we go back and go right through it, so that I can just go ahead and do it correctly. And I really love that because then I can go ahead and fix it and go right through it. And I really love that because um, I, like I said, this will only be my second fashion show, and it really excites me that I'm this far, and I'm still a little bit nervous, but I'm ready.
You know, I've seen Andrea in action. I've seen her work with her models and with her casting crew. And you know, when you say, you know, she gives you the correction,
Mhm.
please, everyone, please know that that correction is with a very soft C. And
Yeah,
the reason I
it
point that
is.
out is because it is in such a loving way
It is.
and such a caring manner
It
that
is.
she's teaching, you know, you the correct way to do things.
Mhm.
And she always uses your strengths to correct your weaknesses.
Yeah.
And that's not an easy trait or an easy skill to exemplify. you know, it's some people, they're really good at correcting people and telling people they're wrong, but there's an art to telling someone that in a loving way, and she does that in such a way that people welcome
Yeah.
her corrections.
Yes.
So
they really do.
I'm so glad that you mentioned that. Do we
Yeah.
have any other models on the line?
Can I say something? We do have one of our model trainers.
Oh, we do.
Yes, Miss Bracy Harris.
Hi, Ms. Bracy. How are you? Bracy, are you able to come to the camera?
She might be chiming, you know, getting in with work, but I see you're on. I see your name there. I just want to mention Bracy because she also has that sweet spirit of correction. She's a very, very good model trainer. There she is.
Hi,
She's an
Bracy.
amazing model trainer. And
Good evening, everybody.
good evening, Bracy. Yeah, we were just telling.
How's everybody today?
I was sharing with everyone about your model training techniques and how you also help the ladies and gentlemen, you know, how to walk the runway and giving them techniques and tips.
Yeah.
So Bracy, I understand that you've been with ABW Productions for quite a while. So tell me, how different is this show compared to shows that you may have done in the past with ABW?
This show in particular definitely will bring a lot of people from all different areas together. For 30 years, that's a lot of talent. I'm anticipating just getting to see different people that I've worked with Miss A in the past and still connected with her. And also being a part as well. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be there for the actual show, but leading up to everything, I'm still going to be involved and help bring the show together.
Share with everyone where you're going to be, Gracie. It's very, very exciting.
I'm going to be at not New York, sorry, hopefully next year, but LA Fashion Week. I'm going to be in one of their shows on the 30th, so I'm not going to be able to make the show, the anniversary show, but I'm anticipating just hearing all the good stories about the show and how everything came together.
Yes.
But
I want to thank you, Gracie, for your dedication throughout the years and even leading up. You could choose to, you know, to just do whatever, right? Because you're getting prepared for LA Fashion Week, but you are committed to these young ladies and these gentlemen to make sure that they are learning the techniques that's necessary for a great runway show. So yes, thank you again.
No problem. That's what I'm here for. It's always a pleasure working with ABW. And sorry, my voice is a little low. I'm trying to get over a cold, so not COVID, but it's just a little under the weather. So apologize hopping on late. Just woke up from a nap.
Appreciate you.
So who else do we have on the line?
I see Alyssa.
I see Jasmine.
I see Jasmine and Alyssa. There are other two models that are on the call. Let's see who else is here. Would you guys like to speak? If you can, I know Jasmine's at practice. So she has an amazing role. She is mentoring young ladies, the cheerleaders. What school are you teaching, Jazz?
Forgive my background. We're currently practicing for homecoming, but I do coach for the little baby cougars.
All right.
So yeah, not necessarily for the school, but it's for the community.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your service for that. That's amazing.
Yes, thank you so much. So Jasmine, let me ask you this. Being a model, walking the runway, and being a cheerleader, both of those, in my opinion, take similar disciplines and similar skill sets. What do you feel that you have taken from being a mentor for cheerleading to the runway?
Me overall, I think it's just discipline. It's something that you definitely have to have, and the drive. You have to have the drive for both. because I heard you mention earlier that modeling isn't just something you just, get into. There's some real technicalities to it. So that's something that I think I take for both, is definitely the intention for it and making sure that you're definitely in it and doing it for the right reasons and not perpetrating.
So let me ask you, so with you working with the baby cougars, you're out in the community, you're up and close and personal with these young ladies. Do you see a lot of potential on that football field that we could probably bring into ABW production?
Absolutely. I actually have a part of our homecoming routine where I have the girls walk in a circle, and I was like, y'all don't just walk, model walk. And I kind of like showed them how to do it. And they're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, yeah, like kind of glide your feet, make it look nice. And they were like, oh yeah, don't you guys? So they're asking about my show coming up too, because I told them I have some things to do on Sunday coming up. And yeah, so there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of young ladies out here that would love to do so. And I hope they kind of dive in it for the right reasons, because modeling's more than just looking cute, but yeah, there's a lot of potential out here. A lot.
Well, Jazz, you just opened up the door, so we are definitely going to hold you accountable for getting some of them young ladies in the classes and on the stage and walking that runway, because I truly believe the younger we start them out, the better. Because that discipline, that self-esteem, the confidence, all of that really starts to build them up. So then that way, by the time they become teenagers, they are so self-sufficient and self-reliant that they won't need anyone to really tell them how beautiful they are and how great their personality is and how talented they are, because they will already know. So who else do we have? So we'll be calling on you again, Jazz. So who else do we have on the line?
Me, Nia.
Hi, Nia. How are you?
Good.
So for those of you who have never met Nia, Nia has been in ABW Productions forever. She's like the mini face of ABW Productions. But get this, guys, she doesn't just model. Nia dances. And when you see her dance on Saturday, on the 30th, you see how her face just lit up when we started talking about that? That's how your face is going to light up in the audience when you see her movement, when you see the joy that she expresses through her dance and through her modeling. She's going to do two different things for you guys on the 30th. She's going to dance and she's going to model, and you're going to see two different levels of talent from her, and you will truly be amazed. And Nia is the perfect example of all the young hidden talent that is in Harrisburg, that we as adults, community leaders, teachers, church members, we have to embrace this talent. We have to nurture this talent and encourage these young people to continue to express their creativity. And Nia, I know I'm putting you on the spot, but baby girl, you deserve those kudos. You really do. So wallow in your glory. And I want you to take a second and tell us why you are so excited to participate in the show on the 30th.
Well, first, my name is Nia Yasmin. I am 13. I've been modeling for 8 years. I previously did dance and I still do dance. I do some dances at the shows that have previously gone on. What I'm excited for the 30th anniversary show is that some of my friends are coming, and I've sold a lot of tickets and everything, so I'm really excited for that. They said that there was like a prize, or maybe that if you sell more tickets. I think I've sold like 7. A lot of my friends are coming. I gave them to my teachers. A lot of people at my church, more events that we've gone to, and people just been asking me about do like I model for Aunt Andrea. I think people know her from my church, And so they really just like want to come to the show this year. So it's really just like, oh, am I gonna see you there, Nia? And I'm like, yeah, he's there.
So
And they're
they're
like,
excited about seeing you.
yeah, they do. A bunch of my friends said that they're gonna record me, and I'm like literally so scared because they're gonna show everyone, and they're like, "Oh, Nia was in a fashion show," and I was like,
Listen, when your friends want to record you and they tell you things like that and they're excited about coming to see you, you have to take that as a compliment because no one wants to record someone that's boring, right? Like
yeah,
no one wants to record someone that can't dance, right? So they want to show you off. So when they say that to you, suck it in, woman. Suck it in and just wallow in your glory and just feel so confident and let that beautiful smile show. We are so proud of you and we see the growth that you have displayed over the years and we know that there's more to come. So I'm telling everyone out there that's watching this video, look out for Nia in the show and look, and you'll be able to see Nia's growth on the screen. They will see when you first started, and you will see how amazing this one is. So, Nia, thank you so much for helping to promote the show, for getting the word out. And I am so excited about seeing you on the 30th. Did you want to
thank
say anything else?
everybody that's scared about the show, it's not really a problem. You're gonna have fun. A bunch of people that you know are probably gonna be there. And plus Aunt Andrea is gonna be there. So a bunch of my friends actually have asked if like they could come to some of the practices. So
All right. Well, it sounds like we have some new recruits.
Yes. They want to get that fame like Nia has.
my little sister, you should see my little sister Harper. Literally, she just poses for any picture. And she's like, Nini, look, Nini, I'm a model. I'm a model like you. And she walks down the hallway, literally just walking and walking with her hands on her hips. And I'm like, yeah, okay, Harper. And so
So
I
that
think she's
means
a model when she grows up.
you're having some good influence on her then. That's a good thing. So who else do we have on the line?
Oh, there's Widget on the beat. But we have Rain and Taj. We have Mr. Bernard Ballard. I'd love for him to talk with us. And I see Alyssa.
Mr. Bernard, yes, please. Are you able to come to the screen? Come to the mic.
I think, does he have to unmute?
Are you able to unmute him, Andrea?
Let's see.
Oh, you are.
He's not, that's Widget. Could you
Yeah, that was Widget.
No, he's not muted.
Mr. Bernard, are you there?
Yeah, he has to unmute his phone. I'm gonna send a message. Ask to oops, that's Alyssa. I'm sorry. That's to unmute. We see him. There he goes. Can we hear you, Bernard? Go ahead. Yes, go ahead and speak. We can hear you. We can see you. Uh-oh.
Bridget, can you mute your mic?
Well, I mean, my mic's not muted.
No. I can hear you.
Okay, Bernard, can you go ahead and say something? Uh-oh. We can't hear him.
Does he have, did he plug his audio in? Did he dial in for his audio?
I think he can hear us.
He may not have his microphone dialed in. We can always come back to him because we only have like 18 more minutes. So who else do we have on the line? Widget on the beat.
Hello.
How are you?
Amazing. Just getting
Okay,
ready for this next rehearsal we got Thursday.
so
And
Widget, you are involved with the music.
yes.
So tell me, and I know you're like, you work with the band with Harrisburg High, and you do some other things. How is preparing for this project different from the other projects that you've been working on?
Okay. The number one difference is the fact that we're not marching. We actually get to sit down and play some instruments, and that's a beautiful thing. The boys are doing phenomenal with putting the music together, and I like what's going on. The energy's good. We almost made Miss Andrea cry.
That is
She
a
said she was
true
so
statement.
we touched her heart when she started hearing devotion. And
Yeah.
I was like, that's right on time. That's exactly what we came to do, put on this show. And so everybody could feel that right there in the crowd.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
amazing. I'm so proud of what you're doing, Marcel, with the guys. I really am. I mean, it was like I was sitting there listening to the CD, and
Like to see it, right?
there's like 3 instruments, and
I do my best. I do my
it was
best.
I'm telling you guys, if you guys are love Earth, Wind, and Fire like I do, you're going to be overwhelmed by this talent you're going to see on the stage. These young men have learned this song with in 2 weeks. We sent them the music, the sheet music, studied it on their own. Marcel got them together. He is working it out, and it's going to be a really, really great surprise for anyone that is interested in playing an instrument, right? So,
Yeah.
tell us about what you do and how you teach the kids at school.
So I'm the assistant band director at Harrisburg High School. We are getting ready for a football game this Friday night at Cumberland Valley. We are putting together our show, teaching music, routines, dances, drills, put the whole dance mix together. I'm clean up some of the music, help put the transitions together, and make sure everybody's timing is on point. And make sure everybody's having a good time. That's the whole point. Otherwise, we're doing something wrong.
So you're just
Yeah.
creating an entire experience, right?
The whole experience. Like if you ever been to a HBCU homecoming or something like that, we recreate
Definitely
that
have.
every
I'm a
weekend.
Howard grad.
Yes, we recreate that every weekend at Harrisburg High School.
All right. So would you say what you're putting together for the fashion show is an experience?
For sure, 100%.
All right.
It's
So
going to be the ultimate experience. Anybody that's going to be there is going to enjoy themselves beyond comprehension.
So definitely getting their money's worth, right?
Definitely. And some.
All righty.
Yeah.
So who else do we have that we can bring forward? Were we able to get Mr. Bernard straightened out where we could hear him? Andrea, are we still having problems with his mic?
Yeah, he's shaking his head no, I don't think so. Huh.
Okay, who else can we bring forth? Did you say Taj and Rain were on?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, can we bring them to the forefront, Taj and Rain? Would you ladies like to step to the mic?
Hi.
Hi, ladies. So you ladies are entrepreneurs and everyone's familiar with your lemonade business, right?
Yes.
But from my understanding, you're also designing this year. So tell me, because I know when you're doing like the vendor events, there's a lot of preparation that you have to do for the lemonade business. But for this, the preparation is a little different. So talk to me about how you're preparing for the show and how it's, the differences of preparing for a vendor event selling lemonade as opposed to putting your designs on the runway?
Well, for one, it's different because we know somebody's gonna wear what we're designing or what I'm designing. Well, us. So we know somebody has to wear it, so we want to make it look nice. Kind of similar to lemonade, like we know someone's gonna drink it, so we have to make it taste good. It's gonna be a lot more fun because we get to show off what we've been creating and not just what we do when we're selling lemonade.
And is this your first time showcasing your design?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And what is the name of your line?
It's called Unique.
Can you speak up a little? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
It's called Unique. So it's
Unique?
UNEEK.
Okay, so it's even spelled unique. Okay, I like that. So how many pieces are you showing on the runway?
I'm gonna have between 8 to 10 pieces.
Okay. And are these without like giving everything away, because we do want to leave, something to the mind of curiosity to give people a reason to come to the show. So without revealing everything, what would you say what would you say is one thing that is going to distinguish or set apart your designs from other young designers participating in the show?
Well, for one, I take clothes and for some of my pieces, I style them in ways that they don't really go. So, just for
Okay.
example, in my outfits, I took a pair of jeans that you wear and made it into a jacket. So, kind of be a jacket for one of the models.
Wow.
Nice.
That's amazing. So basically you're repurposing a piece of cloth. Am I correct?
Yes.
Wow, I can't wait to see that. So you say you're doing anywhere from 8 to 10 pieces, correct?
Yes.
So will this be the only show that we're going to see you in, or do you plan to market your line further than the 30th anniversary celebration?
I definitely plan to do other shows. I don't know how often I'll do them, but I do plan to do other shows in the future.
Okay. All righty. Is there anything that you guys would like to say to the audience in regards to the show?
I hope everybody, and I know Miss Andrea is probably gonna like post a little bit of this, so I hope everybody enjoys the show and they come and it's a different experience that they've never experienced before, and I can't wait for them to see it.
All righty. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for coming on again. Andrea, who else do we have that we can bring forth?
Well, I'd love to hear from Alyssa and Mr. Ed Collins.
Okay.
And Miss Laura Yiser. So I don't know who wants to go first, but I'd like to hear from all of them.
Okay, well, let's start with Alyssa. Alyssa, can you unmute yourself?
Of course.
Okay, so Alyssa, if you could tell us what role you play in the show and why you felt it was so important to be a part of this show.
I'll be modeling in Andrea's show, and it's so important to me because she believes in everybody. I mean, she was one of the first people to believe in me, and so she's helped me get where I am in my career, and it's just so important to me to keep supporting her back because she supports everyone.
Wow, that's amazing. She does. She's very supportive of everyone. Even if you don't end up being in her show, she still supports you. So thank you so much for coming forth. Miss Laura, are you there? Miss Laura, are you able to unmute your mic?
I sent a message to ask her to unmute. There she is.
Oh, she's
Can you hear
there.
me?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to
It keeps going back and forth.
for me.
Yeah, we can hear you, but your mic keeps going off, like you're muted. So make sure you unmute it and just move your cursor. Lost her.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
We can.
Okay.
So, Miss Laura, if you want to introduce yourself to everyone and tell everyone what your role is in the show and why you felt it was important to participate in this 30th celebration.
Well, my name is Laura Chase Yiser, and I've been involved with Andrea's shows for longer than I care to mention. It's been a bit. It's been a bit going back to the Kwanzaa shows up at Hack, and I had largely served in the past as a commentator for the fashion shows, as well as um, helping sell and help to market Andrea and all the work that she does in the community. And the primary reason that I get involved at any time is because, one, she asks so nicely. And number two is because I see what she does and the effect that it has on our community. Most impressed with her bringing folks to her workshops, to the table, and teaching them while they're young, if she can get them when they're young, how to have respect for themselves and respect for others. That blows me away because you don't see folks these days taking too much time out for either of those things. And she does it unfailingly every single year. Every single year. She does not change. She does not change her tempo. She does not change her tenor. She does not change her mission. So the 30th anniversary celebration is a celebration not just of ABW Productions, but of Andrea Fulton and her commitment and her contribution to what we do here in Harrisburg.
So, Miss Laura, you are, for this particular production, you are putting together the silent auction items. Is that correct?
I have contributed to that because of health reasons. I've had to take a back seat to a lot of things. There's some stuff has been going on with me, with my health and my vision and being able to see. So Andrea's taken up some of that slack and she's gotten others to step in, but contributed some items to the silent auction and also to hopefully to the any gifts that she's going to be giving out. And I am here to help in any small way that I can, and hopefully it will add to the event, and I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. So, Andrea, can you talk about the silent auction a bit?
Sure thing. So the silent auction is a way that we are giving back to the community and of organizations that service our community with mental health, from domestic violence issues awareness, and from anti-bullying and trauma. So those areas with the organizations is the Victims Witness Assistance Program. We have Miss Shelley Brooks with the Bethesda Mission Women's and Children's Shelter. We have Mr. Ed Collins with JA. He works very hard in the community with anti-bullying. He has an anti-bullying campaign going on, and also brings awareness of domestic violence. This particular, we actually have a scene that's going to coordinate with our silent auction in the show, which is going to help from the way we will produce how we want our community to pull together and help stop some of this violence in our community. We want people to be aware of where they can go if they need help with trauma or mental health, and the organizations will be there. And so the silent auction proceeds will be benefiting these organizations. Also, Life Esteem and Writers Workshop, Ms. Pat and Nate Gadsden. And so
those are awesome, tremendous, and organizations that are staples within our community. It's just the things that you do and the way you bring them about is just amazing to me. Were you aware of September, the fact that September is Suicide Awareness Month?
Well, you know who made me understand that, which is Miss Elira. Elira is going to be speaking on suicide within our scene. I didn't know though. I did not know it was that we have a month, and it's a sad thing, but you know what I mean? That we have a month to get people to be aware of maybe taking a second thought or getting help to help with the issues that they're having. So it's powerful. So this show is not just looking beautiful and walking the runway. It's also very deep, and we want people to really think, and we want people to open their minds and ask for help, and that the help is there. And so that particular scene is going to be amazing. And please come out to our silent auction, because we have all kinds of goodies that people have put together, baskets of beautiful scarves and jewelry. And we actually even have a bike. We were donated a bike. Yes, to auction off. It's a boy's bike, and it's beautiful. It's new, never ridden. Miss Nan Swanson has helped us with that, and that will be there to help raise funds and help our organizations that service our community.
That's wonderful. And one of the organizations that will be benefiting, well, that's not only showing a line in the fashion show, but also benefiting from the silent auction proceeds, is JA. And we do have the founder of Journeyman Advancement on the line. Can we bring Mr. Ed up to the microphone? Are you still there, Mr. Ed?
Okay, hold on.
Probably in the meeting.
There he is.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can. I just can't see you.
Can't see me? Okay, let's see that.
Now we can.
There we go.
Oh, you see
now
me?
you're gone again. Andre, I think you need to, if you mute your mic, I think he'll come forward. Okay, Mr. Ed?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Of course,
I see you're sporting your JA gear. Is
Yeah.
that one of the pieces that will be showcased?
No, never. Okay. No, you don't showcase what you wear. No, anyway. That's a fashion code violation. No, of course, I'm looking forward to the celebration of ABW and Andrea for all the reasons that you guys have heard me talk about. Really excited about this, and to be a small part in the celebration. Before the event, we will, on one of our themes, this Saturday, Jay will be in the house for the anti-bullying parade and event on City Island. For those of you who were not aware, we will be a vendor, and of course we will be promoting and raising awareness to anti-bullying. There's a gentleman that does this show every year, I believe, and that's a great show. They have superheroes and anti-bullying messages, and it's a good day for the family and kids, and the word and the message. So we'll be, before the 30th, this Saturday, we will be participating in raising awareness to bullying. So please come out. Also, most people think the most exciting part for JA models is when they're on stage, but it is not. It's when we schedule fittings. I bet you all didn't know that, right? We will be scheduling fittings starting on the 24th, and I'll be following up with a message, text message, or email to everyone, all the JA models. And hello, JA models, all of you guys on the call.
Hello.
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 We'll be scheduling fittings starting Sunday the 24th, probably after the rehearsal. For those of you who can make it, I'll be sending text messages for you guys to pick a designated time between the 24th and the 29th. That's Sunday through Friday night. We will actually be in the office Friday night. And for those who had some late minute rehearsal time. So we're looking forward to that. That's the most exciting part of the JA Fashion Show, by the way, behind the scene. I want to give a special shout out to those models, though. They don't know how much I appreciate them, to their performances. They're agreeing to wear the JA Fashion Collection, and they just not only wear it, they the clothes don't wear them, they wear the clothes, and they bring something to that collection when they put it on. I love the models' individual personalities. I love the models' individual talents, and it's a joy working with this group of people. They're so diverse, unique, and talented. It's just I feel blessed to be a part of this group. I don't know how we came together, but we are together. And I just want to give a special shout out to those models on that. I really do appreciate you guys. And I look forward to working with you guys even after today in the future. So look forward to the fittings scheduled date. I will hope to see some of you guys at the rehearsal on Sunday. And we really are excited about the 30th for Andrea and ABW. Much well deserved appreciation.
Okay, so guys, you've heard from designers, you've heard from models, you've heard from the nonprofit organizations, you've heard from people who are putting the silent auction together, you've heard from the musicians, the composers. I mean, you've heard from all facets of this show, everything that's needed to put together in this show, put together the show. So if you weren't aware before what it took to put together a show of this caliber, now you know. And that will give you so much more appreciation when you're in that audience and you're watching everyone walk that runway. You're watching those dancers go across the stage. You're watching the person working the light, the spotlight. It is just amazing how everything comes together. And we are just excited about having you there and giving you the opportunity to experience the joy that we have with working with Andrea. It's like no other experience. It's not something that you're going to get in every show that you work on. You're not going to get the love, the attention. You're not going to get the expertise that you get with working with Andrea. So if you guys are looking for a place to bring your kids, if you're looking for some type of activity to help with your children's self-esteem, to give them an outlet for their creativity, please reach out to anyone in ABW Productions. They will get you connected to Andrea. They will get you connected with having the opportunity in a way to get your child registered. So Andrea, if you want to come to the forefront and basically talk about what ABW is going to do, some of the plans that you have in the works after the show's over, so that people can be on the lookout for what's in store.
All right. Yes, come on. So when you come down to the show, because this is where you're going to be able to register your child. First of all, you're going to see the show. They're going to be like, oh my goodness, I want my baby to be a part of ABW Productions. So then you'll be able to register for our next upcoming event, because we're already planning ahead for the Kwanzaa Festival with Nate and Pat Gadsden. That's going to be in December, and we have a date, and we're just just waiting for confirmation for that. But that's every year. Kwanzaa Festival is big, and that's where we really want to bring the community out to this event. It's our biggest event of the year for Harrisburg at the Kwanzaa Festival. I believe it's going to be at John Harris.
Yes, on December 9th.
December 9th. So okay, so that's the next thing after this show. Once we get through this show, we're going to be I'm already thinking about what we're going to do for Kwanzaa. And we're going to actually do some designing workshops for the Kwanzaa Festival. That's our goal for the Kwanzaa. Our girls are going to learn how to recreate. So we've been doing that for the last maybe 20 years of having fashion design workshop. So that's what we're going to be building. So they'll be wearing the look that they create on the runway for Kwanzaa. And my other partner, Cheryl, she had a great idea. Probably 8 months ago, she said, we should do this. I saw Cheryl. Want to share what you were telling me about what we want the kids to create for the Kwanzaa Festival? She might be. Well, she had given us the idea of instead of a Disney princess, combining a Disney princess with African princess.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
Afrocentric Disney princesses or Afrocentric, little queens and kings. So
Wow, that would be
that's
amazing.
our mission for the Kwanzaa Festival is Disney African queens, Disney African princesses, queens. That's what our children are going to, and adult women, if you're interested. We love to have you with in our program, any age. We don't discriminate. You could be the littlest baby girl to, you know what I mean, the seasoned adult. So we want to see you sign up, register. Again, you'd be working with me, and Crystal and Cheryl, but also my collaboration with my good friend, Mr. Ed Collins. When we work together, we share the models, we share the opportunities. So you'll have opportunities to meet Mr. Ed, you'll have opportunities to meet other designers, and that's important. And we have another event. Last show we had Miss Deb Jackson on. And she gave us an opportunity she's going to be here on the 30th scouting for models to be able to travel to Florida, to go to these different islands and do photo shoots and, just be doing different things that our models are always, looking to do. And she had great opportunities. So I would just suggest anyone interested in modeling, coming to the 30th show at the forum would be a great opportunity to meet myself, Mr. Ed Collins, the other designers, because when you put yourself into this room of creativity and positive energy, you never know what opportunity that will be there for you. It could it could be a fashion design magazine that's there. Ms. Deb Jackson's looking to bring you to Florida to create in her events. I mean, it just builds and builds and builds. And so that's what we do. I love seeing other people shine, and our models have been working so hard. So let's, be able to present opportunities for them. So it's going to be amazing. I'm just saying, come on down to the show.
Okay, so guys, again, the show is September 30th. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. If you purchase your ticket in advance, it is $15. If you wait until the day of and you come to the door, we will let you in, but the tickets are going to go up to $25. So don't be that last minute person. Don't waste the extra $10. Go on to Eventbrite. Get your $15 ticket now. Get it now. Do not wait. So guys, I so appreciate everyone for tuning in. I appreciate everyone from ABW Productions, cast and crew, models that came on today to share their experience, their thoughts, and to just love on Andrea and her 30 years of collaborating and putting out such great work and sharing her creativity with the community. We just love you and we thank you, and we look so forward to celebrating you on September 30th. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Thank you so much. I just appreciate you, Nicole, for having us on. Nicole is making it happen, and we want to thank you for helping with us with our marketing and getting us straight in this internet industry. And you're just an amazing person, and I'm so thankful to have you a part of our team. And likewise with the other models, because you've come to our workshops and taught them about marketing themselves on Facebook and Instagram and social media. So your great spirit and your positive things and your good information is helping our girls too and our young men. So thank you again for being a part of ABW Productions. And come on down to our show again, September 30th. Doors open at 5 o'clock. Vendors, wonderful vendors are going to be there. Please check out the vendors. Show starts at 6:30. Over at 8:30, you're going to be overwhelmed with an experience that you will never forget.
You heard it straight from her mouth. So come on down. But before you come down, stop by Eventbrite. Get your ticket for $15. And we will see you on the 30th. Have a good evening, everyone.